Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something huge for new UGC creators. That feeling, the pressure to say yes to basically every brand offer that lands in your inbox.
Yeah, it's a big one.
So if you're listening and you want to get informed but not like totally overwhelmed, we've sorted through a lot to pull out the key stuff.
Exactly. Our mission here is pretty straightforward. Give you some solid strategies to really evaluate these opportunities, hopefully sidestep some common pitfalls, and build a portfolio that you actually feel good about.
Right. We're drawing on practical advice, real creator stories. Okay, so let's start there. Those first offers come in. It's exciting, right? You just want to jump on them.
Oh, absolutely. That initial buzz, wanting to build experience, get your name out there,
Yeah.
it's totally normal.
There's always a but.
Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, saying yes to everything can burn you out fast.
Okay.
And you might end up linked with brands that honestly don't really fit your vibe, that can confuse your audience, and frankly, it often means you're undervaluing your own work.
That makes sense. So how do you start pushing back a bit, being more selective? Where do you even draw that line?
It really boils down to knowing yourself first.
Mm.
What's your niche? What do you actually stand for, your values? And what kind of content do you genuinely enjoy creating?
Having that foundation.
Exactly. Once that's clear, then you can start setting some boundaries like, okay, these are the types of products I'm comfortable with, these aren't.
Okay, so that's the internal compass. What about external signals? Things in the offer itself that should make a creator pause, like specific red flags.
Oh, definitely red flags to watch for. A big one is a really vague brief if you can't figure out exactly what they expect you to deliver.
Yeah.
Probable.
Ambiguity.
Yeah. Also, super tight deadlines that seem, well, unreasonable. That often means quality takes a hit. And obviously, anything weird with compensation. Unclear rates, fuzzy payment schedules, promises of exposure, major red flags.
Okay, gotcha. Payment clarity is key.
And one more. If communicating with them is difficult right from the start, like they're slow to respond, hard to pin down, that often signals trouble ahead.
That's really practical stuff. So, okay, you spot the red flags or maybe things seem okay. What are the positive steps? How do you actively evaluate an offer?
You got to do your homework, research the brand, what's their reputation, look at who they've worked with before, how do they talk to their audience? Is it genuine?
So dig a little deeper than just their website homepage.
Well, sure. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Tons of questions. Clarify everything. Deliverables, timelines, payment terms, usage rights. Get it all clear up front.
Nail down the details.
Yeah. And honestly, trust your gut. If something just feels a bit off,
Yeah.
even if you can't quite put your finger on it, it's usually okay to walk away.
It sounds like this is less about just getting any job and more about building something sustainable, right? Like a long-term game.
That's exactly it. It's about building a strategic portfolio. You want quality over just quantity. Focusing on those collaborations that really align with who you are and what you do best, that's what attracts better, more aligned opportunities down the road. It showcases your strengths
And you learn as you go.
constantly. Every project, good or bad, teaches you something. You refine your process, figure out what works for you, what kind of partnerships you thrive in. It's continuous learning.
We actually came across some real stories illustrating this, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Yeah.
There was one creator on Reddit, made over 2,000 paid UGC videos. 2,000.
Wow.
And their big takeaway was learning the hard way sometimes just how vital careful evaluation is. Not every offer is worth taking.
That's powerful coming from someone with that much volume.
Definitely. And then another creator really emphasized only working with brands that genuinely fit their values and connect with their audience. They found it led to much more authentic content and honestly just made the work more enjoyable.
Makes sense. Authenticity shines through.
It really does.
So if we boil this all down, the main thing you want our listener, the creator tuning in, to really grab onto from this deep dive is
It's that being deliberate, being thoughtful about the brand, offers you accept. It's absolutely crucial. It's not just about the next paycheck. It's about building a sustainable, fulfilling path as a creator, making intentional choices.
intentional choices. I like that. Okay, so here's something to mull over. What are your non-negotiables? What lines won't you cross for a brand deal? And think about this. How could saying no sometimes strategically actually open the door to better, more impactful yeses later on? Really dive deep on what matters to you. Thanks for tuning in to the deep dive.